Hello, this is Bridget Rau with Divine Essentials. Okay guys, I'm going to do a little spread here. I'm using my Divine Time Oracle, and I'm using the Fire Witch's Twin Flame Hunger Vampire Edition. So, I started off with the Twin Flame Hunger Edition, and then I jumped in with the Divine Time just to see what was going on with timing and all of that. So I did ask, what is going on with the divine masculine energy? So I know a majority of my viewers are feminine, but if you are a masculine, you can take this as it resonates and leave the rest. The first card that came out says, I want to know what you're thinking, let me in. So your masculine could be at this time right now where they don't know what's going on with you, like they don't know what you're really thinking right now, they're not quite sure where you stand. We did also get giving the cold shoulder, so I was feeling like some of you are giving the cold shoulder to your masculine, and they're like, what is going on? What are you thinking? Are you still like open? Are you mad at me? Are you frustrated? Are you, do you want me? Do you not want me? That type of energy is what I was getting from this. And then on the flip side of that, some of you could be feeling like you're wanting your masculine to open up. You're wanting your masculine to like turn back around. They could be giving you the cold shoulder, and you could be like, what's going on? What are you thinking? Like, why aren't you receptive to me right now? Like, what did I say? What did I do that made you, basically turn away from me and get cold, okay? So like I said, take it as it resonates, because I feel like this is one of those types of readings where it's going to be vice versa. And I think it just depends on where you're at on the journey. For some of you, you could be a little frustrated with your masculine, and you could have turned a cold shoulder to them. Others of you, it may not even be anything like that, but they could just be perceiving you as having that cold shoulder turn. Maybe you're no longer chasing them, so they just assume that you're mad at them. Okay? And then we have, I'm coming for you. So whoever is tapping into this energy, this person's coming for you. They're like, I'm coming for you. I want to know what you're thinking. I want you to let me in. So when I show up, are you gonna let me in? Is kind of like the energy I'm getting from this, because they're not quite sure. So this could be you going towards a masculine, or this could be a masculine coming towards you. But either way, it was like one taste is all it took. One look is all it took. When you saw this person, when you tasted this person, it was like, I want more. I want more from you. I love you. I'm like, craving this. There's something about you that just left a mark on me. So it says, you've left your mark on me. And I feel like you both feel this way about each other, regardless of who may be having a cold shoulder turned, or who is wondering what the other one's thinking. In some cases, I feel like it's going to be both of you. You could be mirroring, where it's like, you're both, not knowing where the other one stands. So you're both kind of like guarded and like, oh, I don't know what they're thinking. I don't know what they're feeling. So I'm going to like stand over here, but I really want to go towards them. They left their mark on me, like one little taste, and I was addicted. So I'm definitely feeling like that vice versa energy with this reading. And I feel like you both are, missing each other and wanting the other one, but not really quite sure where the other one stands completely. And wanting them to trust you, wanting to trust them. I feel like that type of energy coming through, where it's like, I just want you to trust me. I don't want you to be wondering what I'm thinking. I don't want you to feel like I have a cold shoulder turned. I don't want to be away from this person who's left this mark on me. I want to be able to come towards you, because I feel this euphoric lovemaking with you. I feel this powerful, intense desire for you. It says, come to me, calling you in. So it's like your souls are calling to each other. You're both longing for each other. You're both wanting trust. You're both wanting to build something here, because you captivate each other. So this says, you captivate me. So whoever, energy I'm tapped into, this person's been captivated. And they say, even your imperfections, I'm in love with your imperfections. So there's nothing that you really do or say that turns this person off. And they're saying, satisfy my hunger, satisfy my thirst. I need more of what you have given me. So I'm starving at this time, and my soul is hungering for you. And I feel like the two of you have been guided towards each other, even when you do turn a cold shoulder to this person, even when things aren't in alignment. The universe is still guiding you towards them, and they can feel that. They may even at times try to fight that. You may try to fight it at times, but there's something about the two of you that is meant to be. So even if you run from them, or they run from you, or you turn a cold shoulder, or they turn a cold shoulder, it does not matter, because the universe is guiding you towards each other. And they're saying the time is near. So communication, union, or separation. I feel like if you're resonating with this, you're in separation already. So the time is near that you're either going to get some sort of communication or you're going to come into a union to be able to like replenish each other, because I feel like your energies have been drained, and that may be why people are feeling like, I don't know where this other person's at right now, I don't know what they're thinking, I feel like there's a cold shoulder. It may not be a cold shoulder, you may just be exhausted and you can't really like chase after them, you can't really like be in the energy that you wanted to be in, and it's because you guys are stronger together. It says you are my life force. So I feel like when things are going good between the two of you, or when this person is communicating with you, or you guys are like getting, satisfied and having your hungers and your thirst quenched, it's like you have more energy, you feel more alive, you feel more euphoric, it's like everything's going good. But when they turn away from you and you don't know what they're thinking and you guys are in that separation, it's like you're being drained. You can't get things done, you can't think straight, you can't feel right. It's just hard for you to do your daily tasks, it's hard for you to focus on stuff. So I feel like people in this energy are out of alignment, and your mission needs a reassignment, okay? So that's what the energies are coming through from my Divine Time Oracle, was the first one. And look at this person's craving you, body, mind, and soul. So it's not just a physical, sexual thing. I feel like some of you are wondering, like, is it just sex that they want from me and then they're going to be fulfilled and leave me on empty again? I think it's that they do crave you, body, mind, and soul, but they may have a hard time, opening up and giving you that warm shoulder, opening up and letting you know what they're thinking. And so you guys need to shift and come into alignment and know that during these times of, separation, their absence is bringing balance. You guys are clearing out karma. You guys are healing these illusions, because time is an illusion. Separation is an illusion. You guys are one. You guys are created out of oneness. We're all one. We're all in a divine union. If we choose to allow ourselves to remember that about our consciousness. We are a part of a collective consciousness. Some of us are divine feminine and some of us are divine masculine, and we all have a role to play here. But I feel like right now, divine feminine needs to be in her receptive, nurturing energies, and masculine needs to be in his protective energy. He needs to be shifting the energy of his foundation. He needs to be allowing himself to be guided appropriately, especially having the 444 come through. I feel like both of you have angelic support, and divine alignment is available for the foundation to shift. So if you've been seeing 444 a lot, or you start seeing 444 after this, just know that things are starting to come more so into alignment. And the masculine had 414, feminine had 313, so you could be seeing that number, or you could be seeing 13. 13 is the divine feminine number. There's 13 cycles within the year. And I don't know why, but fours always feel masculine to me, so that energy could be something that gives you further confirmation to help you with all of this. But there's definitely a purpose for you guys. And it says, this is your true twin flame. Remember your story and why you came. So I feel like people need to, while they're in this time of absence and in this time of separation, instead of getting caught into the illusion of separation and time and when is it going to be and how is it going to be and all of those things, right now is time to be learning. And it could be in a physical sense or it could be in a spiritual sense. But this says, open a book, take a look. The answers you seek will come this week. And this says closer in here. So there's something you need to be looking closer at. It could be past life stuff. It could be inner child. It could be your attachment styles. It could be your love languages. It could be, on spiritual, physical, emotional, mental levels. There's things that you need to be looking at. And you need to just allow your intuition to guide you, Divine Feminine. I feel like many of you are here listening to this. You guys need to make that choice to start growing. Because if decades will come and go if you don't choose to grow, if you don't choose to figure this stuff out beyond when are they coming back? Because sitting there is in that illusionary energy, and it's in a place that's keeping you stuck in a limited consciousness. You need to start expanding your mind. And then when you do that, you can expect an upgrade within the decade instead of spending decades just sitting there in that illusion of waiting and feeling like what is true, who is real, what is the time going to reveal, being all, unknowing and unfulfilled and unsupported and thinking that things are never going to align. But they're saying in divine time, things will align. So just because you're out of alignment right now in this moment doesn't mean you can't be in alignment in 2 minutes from now.
It's a matter of your thoughts. It's a matter of your energy, what you're feeling, what you're thinking, what you're saying. So they're saying stop and look around, because all you want will be found, but you've got to be open to it. I put the openness in here because that was the energy of what this card's about. When you stop and you look at your life and you're open and you're receptive to reconciling the past and you're surrendering what is and you allow for a new chapter to happen, that's when you start to find clarity. But if you're sitting around in darkness and depression, you're just going to be like, ooh, you're going to stay there and stay stuck there. So they're saying it's in the dark you feel the heart. So you've felt the heart, you've been in the dark, but now it's time to come out of that. Now it's time to shift the timelines so that you can come into wholeness and completion with your divine counterpart. And look at overall energy with summer solstice. We just had this like 2 days ago. When the days are long and the nights are hot, that's when you'll know it's time to start. So there's some sort of cycle that just closed, and now we're going through that ending, so a new beginning can happen. So you could be seeing nines a lot because you got the 919 here, you got 999 there. You could be seeing the 1010, which is about wholeness, completion, and oneness. So it's like you definitely are shifting right now, and right now is the time to start learning what you need to learn to figure out this stuff on a physical 3D level, but on a spiritual 5D level as well, so that you don't have to spend the rest of your life, wondering and waiting. And they're saying future. A year from today, you'll be on your way. So a year from today, everything's going to be completely different within your connection. And they're saying the one that you miss will come for a kiss. So a few months away will be the big day. A few months away could be a big union between the two of you. It could be a big day that you saved money up to like celebrate something. You guys could go on a vacation together. You could be like getting married to somebody. So many things can change in such a short time, but you have to shift the timeline by coming into alignment with what it is that you want, instead of sitting in this energy of I don't have it, I'm never gonna have it, I'm no good, and I don't understand this, and I'm just miserable, and I can't live without this person, and my energy is drained, and boo-hoo, and woe is me. It may be that you're stronger with this person, but sometimes you have to find your strength on your own, and you have to let yourself, live on without them, and know that they will be guided back to you when they're meant to. But sometimes they're not going to be meant to until you are in the right receptive energy and they're in the right protective energy. So it doesn't all fall on you, it falls on both of you. Unfortunately, you can't make this whole thing work on just one side. But as you heal, they heal. So just know that while you're doing the inner work and the outer work, and you're learning and you're growing and you're healing, they're going to be following along to do the same thing. Or they could be taking the lead right now and helping to get you back into alignment, depending upon who's really hungry for this, and depending on who's been, trying to satisfy this hunger. But I definitely feel like there's unconditional love here from this person. They love your imperfections. You've captivated them. There's this euphoric connection that the two of you have. They want you to trust them, and I feel like they are calling to you at this time because you left a mark on them, and that they will come for you when the time is right. So just instead of feeling like miserable or just sitting around waiting for that, get yourself out of this energy of like maybe emitting the vibration of a cold shoulder, because that's the opposite of being in this receptive, nurturing energy. And if you're trying to figure out what they're thinking, go within and ask and trust what you receive, because you can trust them on a spiritual level, you can trust them on a physical level, but you can trust yourself too, enough to not get stuck in illusions and to figure out what the whole purpose is here of your separation, or what the whole purpose is of your connection, and clear that karma out so that you guys can come together in a divine aligned union. So let me see what type of energy is coming through here. We get the 5 of Cups. So I feel like people are kind of sad right now, having a hard time turning around and seeing that their 2 Cups is right there behind them. So there's a lot of illusions. There could be a lot of distractions. There could be a lot of other options and things like that that are causing people this like chaotic, tower-like energy. And it's coming from a place of being hurt. And it could be coming from jealousy. It could be coming from resentment and old wounds. It's almost like this just energetic debris that's causing people to be anxious and causing people to be guarded, and that's coming across as that cold shoulder. So people need to tap into their strength to trust and know that your valuable new start will happen with this person, and you will be happy when you stop juggling your own value and worth, and when you stop juggling each other, and when you step into that energy of the Empress and you allow yourself to nurture and be receptive and create, be that creative fertile, beautiful woman and start attracting your divine masculine to show up for you guys in their truth and in their integrity, ready to communicate what it is that they're wanting from you so that you can move into the next level. I just saw 1444 as I said that, of your commitment, of your, tradition here with the two of you, and you can have that new communication, okay, and a new way of thinking and a new way of speaking. But we're going to run out of time. So in Mune, namaste.